Hey everybody. Last time I was caught crying in the club because this game decided to rip my heart out. We said goodbye to Zelda, and in doing so, also were greeted by the goddess Hylia. They dropped a lot of bombshells on us last time. Basically, what we learned was that Zelda, throughout all of time, has, and always will be, the reincarnation of the goddess Hylia. A god that came about after the original gods created this land and also the Triforce. We learned that the Triforce can never be wielded by gods, that it can only be wielded by mortals, which is, well, not necessarily just mortals, but beings who are not god level in power. It's a power that's only meant to shape reality itself. It can only be used. Did I just throw this through the... Did I just throw this like perfectly through the... Oh, I threw it like... Oh, there's like a clear line here separating these two pieces of wall, and I must have thrown it through that. Oh my gosh. Can I clip through the wall? No, I'm not speedrunning here. What else? What else? We learned that the reason Zelda was chosen was because Link was chosen, and in all the time warbliness, Link was chosen because, well, Link was the chosen one, and always has been. Seemingly because of his unbreakable spirit. But in order to give rise to that unbreakable spirit, in order to create a situation where Link would have to apply himself, or would be compelled to apply himself, the goddess made Zelda her vessel. She apologized for this. Profusely. She apologized to Link for burdening him with this responsibility, and for essentially tricking him or manipulating him and his feelings towards another, in order to get him set on this path. A reminder that this game is not called The Legend of Link, it's called The Legend of Zelda. And now we truly have a reason as to why. It's always about Zelda. Zelda is the thing that ultimately pieces everything back together in the world in one way or another. She's the one who wields the power of the gods. Link, since his very inception, since his very creation into the hero that we know and that we've known throughout each of these games, Link has and always will be a tool. He is a tool to be used when the time comes for him to be used. I didn't think this game was going to make every game feel infinitely more tragic than they already did, but there's this there's this tragic inevitability, this tragic cursed existence that you feel from Link. And then you couple that with the fact that Link is often forgotten. His name is not even in the title of his own game. It's not his story, it's not his legend. He's merely an actor in it. But something we also talked about last time was the fact that you don't need to be amazing, and you don't need to be the main character. You just need to create the life that you can be satisfied with when everything's over. And I think that's the ideal that Link exemplifies. Link is the main character of these games. He is a hero. He is the main guy. He is the protagonist, right? But in the grander scope of these stories, he is just a pawn on the board. He merely exists to get the job, to get whichever job done that he needs to. I think it's really interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Hope that doesn't the game's storing memory. Something's gonna crash in a second. And then of course Zelda / Hylia put herself into a self-induced sleep that she has been in for thousands of years, since today, present day. So even after all of this hardship and strife, Link still does not get to be with the person he cares about. And that's just messed up. But now today we're gonna do some side quests. Cause that's how these games work. We're gonna hit you with some big sad, and then go do a fetch quest for somebody. Go find his. Oh, Link, I've lost my favorite trout. Can you go find my trout for me? Why, sure. I would be delighted. No, actually, today we're finally going to be helping our good friend Spirit. Oh. Oh, he's just like not even here. Well, that's a disturbing, Oh. I haven't seen the fortune teller much these days. You knew his crystal ball got broken, right? Oh. I just hope he's not sitting at home kicking himself for not foreseeing this. Would you mind running over and checking in on him? His house on the eastern edge of Skyward. Yeah, we know his house. We've been there a couple times. Poor guy isn't even rolling out of bed this morning. Does he need his crystal ball? Well, maybe the whole idea is that regardless of how he makes these fortunes, he he does so under the guise of needing a crystal ball, so maybe that's part of it. That's Ruben's house. Oh, he's okay. He's over here. I can't remember which little walkway it was. He shoved right in there. Oh, he looks so sad. Oh, his crystal ball. Oh, oh no. I'm fine. Go on. Please leave me be. My crystal ball has shattered, and without it, my eyes can no longer gaze deeply into the future. It's almost as though these exquisite, all-seeing eyes of mine have begun to dull and cloud with the sadness now that my crystal ball is gone. If only I had a new crystal ball to gaze into. Is it not true that you recovered a piece of the windmill from beneath the clouds recently, young man? This shattered crystal ball was salvaged from below by Gondo's ancestor long before it was found into my delicate hands. There may still be others like it where you came from, yes? Would you search for a new one for me? Yeah! No doubt you can see the gratitude in my eyes. You gotta stop looking at me with those things, man. The robot who originally retrieved this crystal ball was said to have reported that he found it in a building atop a mountain peak. Can you believe it? So Eldon, we're going back to Eldon. Criminy. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the crystal ball that this person is seeking. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, that target will be removed when you switch to this target. Yeah. Understood, Master. I'll set the dowsing target to the crystal ball on your set. Cool. I'm counting on you, young man. Without the crystal ball, I cannot gaze into the future. Oh no, my eyes, they would droop with despair. Please bring me a new crystal ball with all haste. I got you, dude. Don't even worry about it. I mean, considering Link is incapable of helping himself in his own feelings, might as well try to channel that depression and help somebody else. Now, my assumption is top of a mountain, that has to be Eldon. I can't imagine that being anything else. Oh, I can see a pigeon outside of my... on the roof next door, looking out the window. Hello, Mr. Pigeon. Just chilling? Getting distracted. I'm just flying. I'm gonna assume we gotta go to not the dungeon, right? I'll land in the second area, the Death Mountain, essentially. I'll land here, and we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Right idea, maybe? Unless they mean the top of the original Death Mountain. Oh. Well, this'll be nearby at least. So I definitely am in the right area. Otherwise, I don't think it would be going off at all, right? Whoa. Yo, they died in 2 hits. Oh, yeah, well, also last time I was sword. If you look at it now, the wings are out. It's got some gold gilding. Whoa, hold on. Oh, now our freaking things are stronger. Yeah. Our things used to do no damage, so clearly our sword beams have been powered up to some extent, which is sick and cool and awesome. Oh no! And then Link died by jumping into a pool of lava. He was never seen or heard from again, Demise was revived, and the world was destroyed. Also, first time they actually dropped the name Demise was last time. They kind of really, they really, exposition dumped last episode, I will say. I think it would have been probably a little bit better. It kind of feels like the sudden introduction of Ganondorf in Twilight Princess, where it's like, okay, here, they give you a little bit of the Ganondorf lore, and then they just reveal he's the he's like the main bad guy. It's sort of like, okay, we've been fighting Girahim this whole time. Girahim has mentioned a master. But as for... I hate how these guys, like, push you. Crud. Yeah, our sword puts in work now. Jeez. Yeah, I think it would have been cool if they dropped the name Demise and then dropped the lore bits. For Pete's sake. Please. Freaking sidled around him. That's kind of interesting. Whoa. Even when he's dead, he's still pushing, he's still shoving me off. Yeah, I think sprinkling some of that, you know, lore about the goddess's battle with the... Oh. Oh. Oh, I never noticed that before. Oh, and this one's missing. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay. I never would have guessed. Yeah, sprinkling some lore, and sprinkling the lore about Fi's creation, and the idea that there were two major steps put into place in order to, like two major steps and plans put into place in order to combat Demise's rise, potential to rise in the future. I think that would have been cool. That would have made it feel a little bit better than, like, because they revealed 20 million things. They revealed Fi's creation since the... Because, like, you go to the past, you find out that the past, the exact time you are in the past is recently after Demise has been sealed. Like, he's just been sealed and the land is still torn apart and stuff. You find out that the temple that the sealed grounds are actually the temple of the goddess Helia. You find out that Fi was created at around that same time, and has been in this sword for centuries, waiting for us specifically. You find out why Fi mentioned Zelda, and why Fi then mentioned, oh, I see that mentioning Zelda to you and the potential to save Zelda has in fact worked as a motivator. Makes way more sense after the goddess reveals that was an intentional detail, that Zelda was selected specifically as the reincarnation of Helia, so that, you know, she would befriend Link. They would become even closer than that, presumably, at least it's implied, and that yeah, you learn that Zelda was chosen for that very reason. You learn that Link was chosen since the dawn of time. You learn so many things, and then in all of that, they're also dropping on you, hey, by the way, the big evil, the main like evil king himself, it's a guy named Demise. I know we haven't talked about him at all, and you've only been fighting Girahim, but it's actually not Girahim's not the main problem. The main problem is some dude named Demise, and that's the guy you've been fighting, the imprisoned that you've been fighting, just in a monstrous form. It's like, oh man, if you just sprinkled little bits and pieces throughout the game, there's ample opportunity to, you know? Have a little bit get revealed every single time we finish a dungeon. I mean, we even saw in the Fire Sanctuary that we just finished, Girahim went there and saw the paintings on the walls depicting there being 2 gates of time. So you could have had lore get revealed in there. You could have had lore about Demise. You could have had lore about the goddess Helia's plan. Still save the big gut punch moments, like Zelda being a reincarnation of her, and your path and your all of this being predestined. The idea that Zelda was going to get separated from you, being like predestined and a purposeful sort of conscious decision on other people, on higher powers' parts, you know? You could have had that be a part of it. What's interesting about, what I will say is interesting about this though, right? Well, hold on, first let's get through this. I've located a substance that closely resembles the material used in the fortune teller's crystal ball. It should make a suitable replacement. Shall I call the robot to collect it? Yeah, this might be the last time we speak to the robot. Mistress Fee, I'm here. Oh, you want me to carry this? Hey, Master Short Pants, how come you always get the easy jobs? Scrapper? Not now, man. Not after last episode. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and collect the crystal ball as soon as possible. Oh, I was right about Fee's leggings, though. It's the same sort of pattern that's on the hilt of the sword. So Fee's basically just like this, the Master Sword personified, which is interesting. Oh no, it's like it's like when everybody started putting the when they introduced the crown power up in what was it, one of the Mario games that like turned Toadette into Princess Peach, and then they started people started drawing out of putting the crown on anything to make it just make them women. It's like you put the freaking crown on the Master Sword and it becomes Fee. We gotta stop being attracted to literally anything. You know? You don't look at a rock and imagine, you know, that rock's kind of got me acting up. Like, no, don't do that, guys. Come on. We have to be better than this. I think, oh, yeah, something I wanted to mention was, that was particularly sort of sad, is that how far we've come. I mean, like, surely Link might have rose to this occasion regardless of whether or not Zelda was safe or not. But the fact of the matter is she's not safe, right? She is, sleeping. She's been sleeping for thousands of years in an effort to keep Demise locked away. There's the fact that, It's that bright, shiny crystal ball. If you need me, feel free to call. For Mistress Fee, I will travel any destination. What do my eyes behold? This is it. You found it. This is exactly the same crystal ball I used before. Fates and fortunes, my eyes are wide with the thrill of possibility and damp with tears of gratitude. I'll be able to start gazing to the future and make predictions at once. Come by the bazaar again. I'll tell you your fortune for a special price. I don't know how much more you're gonna have to tell me about anything, though, dude. Hey, thanks for these, though. Nice. Oh, almost done with gratitude crystals. Only a handful more quests, probably? I'm glad we got to help spare it out. I assumed if he had his own, you know, little location in the back of Skyloft, he would probably have something to say about something. But yeah, I mean, like, Link sort of has no, like, what's his choice, really, right? Zelda, they have still positioned Zelda in a place where she still needs help, she still needs aid. So it's like, even after, they've still created the situation where, even after revealing the truth of the matter, any resentment Link may have towards the god, the goddess, or the gods in general, for creating this path, for forcing him into this path and this role, it doesn't matter. He still has no choice in this, you know? It's kind of like an Ocarina of Time, where it's like, by the time you make it closer to the end of the game, you're cursed by destiny, essentially, to live this life, to live this existence. You have no... what are you gonna do? Let the world and everybody that you've known and come to care for die because you're unhappy with your role that you've been forced into? No, because like Link's not that kind of person. But it's sort of the tragic nature of it. It's like Link's nature is to help. The creators even said the whole reason they chose the name Link for Link was because he links people together. I think I saw that recently. I can't remember who it was or what the context was for that message. But like Link's nature is to help people. It's to bring people together and unite them under a common goal. And we've seen that time and time again. Whether it's postmen, pirates, Gorons, weird bird people in the sky, fish people. Link brings out the best in everyone. It's his nature. So of course he's going to help, even if he's told that he's been manipulated into doing so, you know? Tragic. Just a tragic game. And it's funny because I said, oh, this is gonna be like the lighthearted, fun, adventure-y one, and then they still reach inside you and freaking squeeze your heart from time to time. It's brutal. Anyways, now we have some things to do. We need to try and find out how we found out that the Triforce is in Skyloft, which also makes the choice to bring Skyloft and all of the humans, all of the Hylians, into the sky, makes it feel like a little bit of a different sort of decision, because it's a two-pronged thing. Of course, surely it was also to help preserve the humans, right? Surely, no doubt about it. But it's a little. But the fact that that's not the only reason. It was also in order to preserve the Triforce and keep it from anybody lurking on the surface. That makes it hit a little different. Just a little bit different. Now, my assumption was to go talk to Kapoor or the instructors, because they know the most about Skyloft and just the history of this world in general. And I was right on that. It seems like we need to talk to Professor Owen. But first, I'm going to go look for Fledge and Stitch And, well, I'm gonna go look for, Colin. Sorry, not Fledge. Stitch and Colin. And see if they want an update on Gross, since it's been so long. Now, Colin was in Groos's room. So presumably that's still where he is. Oh, you know what? We're gonna talk to... Might as well talk to Gapor. Oh, right here. Hey, sir.
Hey!
Hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice, for that matter. But I wish to help you but the best I can. I'm getting older and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link. It shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject.
Hey!
Do I know anyone else who might know more about the Triforce than Skyloft? No, I doubt anyone else in town would know much more about a subject as ancient and archaic as that. Well, there is a certain professor who I thought we'd be talking to way more. Link, just a moment. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. No, this is yet another thing that I'm just now hearing about. Levias? Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question. About that. I imagine in your travels, you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. That was a recent occurrence? Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside those massive clouds. I asked Instructor Olin to look into the troubling cloud in order to determine if there was any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Olin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed. Okay. And here I thought Olin was going to be the one giving us all the answers and direction that we needed. Colin? Oh, Colin, are you a sad boy? Oh, sad boy? Are you still crying in the club? You're still... You're not happy at all. Colin. I just want to tell you about your buddy Gross. Oh well. You two still... Guys, it's been days.
Yeah?
How you doing? Huh? What's this about a Triforce hidden by the goddess? Link, you just telling it to anybody? Wait, hold on, so you can't tell... You can't say what happened with Zelda, but you're gonna openly talk about the Triforce? I don't understand. I really don't know anything about that. If you want to know about that kind of stuff, then you should ask one of the instructors. Hi, Pippin. The Triforce? What's that supposed to mean? Alright, well... You guys, I mean, I guess this is like ancient text, right? So, shouldn't expect too much of it. Okay, took a quick pause to eat some food or say hi to my uncle. Came up to, drove all the way up like 2 or 3 hours just to help out my grandmother, set up a TV because he said he would. I was like, maybe I should have just done that. I could have just done that, but I guess he had some other things he wanted to do as well, so. What do you think you're doing? Better clean that up. Well, ma'am, all the pieces disappear after it shatters, so technically it cleans itself up. And don't you forget it. Never question me. This is my house. Let's go pour. Where's Olin? Construct a Horwell. Where is Owlin? Is Owlin like wandering about outside? Yeah, so I took a quick pause, ate some pasta. It's good pasta. We used a, they didn't have the Portuguese sausage that we normally get, so we ended up using a Portuguese sausage that was like linguiça, I think it was. So it was a bit greasy though, but it does have a pretty good flavor, but it was definitely a bit greasy. Oh. Man, I love the freaking recipe though, it's so good. I wonder, where is Owlin? Because I saw Horwell's place, but... Maybe he's over here by the goddess statue? We haven't had to come around here in a while. Either that or maybe he's out somewhere. Because Kapoor mentioned him looking into the Thunderhead. So maybe he's out somewhere near the Thunderhead? That's possible. Yeah, we haven't seen Owlin in a while, so maybe he is. We'll check the skies, I suppose. Oh yeah, but while I was taking a quick pause, a quick break, there's not really any land near the Thunderhead though, you know? Surely he's not inside of it. The plot thickens. No, he must be... He must still be in town. Where in town is the question. Am I dumb? Did Kapoor mention something? I'm gonna go back to Kapoor and see. Am I just being dumb again? I feel like my brain's melting. Fledge, do you know where Owlin is? You're not just gonna... keep going? No thanks. You've got the whole Save Zelda mission going on. Sorry for bugging you. No, Fledge, you don't gotta take it... Don't take it personally, I just... You're not bugging me, I'm doing something. I'm working on something. Yeah, I tuned into Simply Stream. Speedruns, Super Mario 64. I feel personally responsible for the meltdown that happened because I tune in, he's got a gold split, which means he's saving a bunch of time. He's got a gold split, -20 going out of BOB. Not super far into the run, but he's past like the hurdle, like the beginning hurdle of it. And then the moment I tune in, he fails a trick on shifting Sandland twice, and then has a quicksand death, and it's just like I feel like I need to send him an apology letter being like, I'm sorry for tuning in and getting excited at the run that you had been producing. I will never do it again. I will never get excited over anything you do ever again. lest the run crumble before our eyes. Oh, yeah, do you know the Triforce? Yeah, I've never heard of it. You tried asking the Knight Academy headmaster about it? I did. Link, we need to stop asking about the Triforce. Start asking about Owlin. Hi, Link. Huh? Triant Force? What are you talking about? Sometimes you're so weird. Why would I ask this kid anything?
Ooh.
Hey there, Link. Have you seen those 3 troublemakers around here recently? It's been a while since I've seen them hanging around. Maybe failing the test to get promoted to senior class got them finally buckled down and study for once. Well, one of them had a life-changing experience. One of their lives has completely broken down, and he is crying in his friend's room. And Stretch is doing all right. Honestly, Stretch has been doing okay from beginning to end. Colin and Goose have been fluctuating between like having various degrees of an absolute meltdown. Okay, I'm gonna check in with the boy again. I'll let you know when I figure out where Alan is. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I checked one door here. I checked this one, saw Horwell, said, well, I guess he's not anywhere around here. This is the key from the last episode all over again. Not the last episode, from the Fire Sanctuary episode all over again. The answer was staring in front of me the whole time. Gosh dang it. Yeah, this room. No, I even knew in my mind. In my mind's eye, I was like, that's the room with all the flowers and stuff and plants. Hi, Alan. Link, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? So you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead. But that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change. Or old, wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he's possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. Well, I mean, in so many words, I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say, would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
Hey!
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold on him, there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. We're at the end of the game. I'm just now going to get anything added to the flying. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, and I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird.
Hey!
I was gonna get a running start. No, I'm not heading anywhere. I was just gonna get a running start. Oh. Okay, alright. Just wanted a bit more substantial of a go at it, you know, man? Listen up, Link. I taught you a Loftwing to perform the Spiral Charge when you press X. Is it just the same thing that we've been doing? It's just longer, you said? Attack to break 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go. Okay, now I actually don't remember how... I mean, you've seen us try to do the normal sort of tackle in the air before. The flying in this, I mean, you're trying to, like, do tackle attacks in 3D space, which is not easiest, although this is much easier, to be completely honest. For Pete's sake. The flying isn't particularly... what would the word be? Precise? This isn't too bad though. If anything, this version of it is way more... It's like way more easier to control because it's like slower. It's like actually slow. Well, it feels slower than the other one. There we go. Not bad. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. What a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use a spiral charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Yeah, because I've been in there a couple times now and I haven't seen the guy. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin suit for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. So, yes, sir. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get our other extra bottle. We have another bottle. I almost forgot. So I'm going to see Patrice to go get our bottle back. I'm probably going to swap it out for the bomb bag, finally. I feel like having extra arrows is more important than having extra bombs at this point. We've never really struggled to have bombs in any situation we've needed them. Okay, here we are. It's cool that they sort of direct you over to the Lumpy Pumpkin, because you could very well not have come here ever, you know, which is kind of interesting. So this is sort of a way to let you know, like, hey, there's something to do over here if you want. Oh, thanks for helping me carry those pumpkins the other day. Thanks to you, we're ready to plant new seeds. The only thing is, plowing the patch so that it's ready to be planted is hard work. If only there was someone who was really good at plowing the field. I know someone.
Whoa!
Really? If that's the case, I'd love to ask the person to help me out. If you find this person, tell them to come find me right away, okay? I calculated a 90% chance that this request is in some way connected to gratitude crystals. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the person who will plow the pumpkin patch for this girl. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked for... Yeah. Individuals can plow the pumpkin patch. Is it not me? Is there really someone out there who would help me out? Well, I'll try to keep my hopes up and just wait patiently until they show up. I mean, is it not just me, though? I have the digging bits. What do we, Okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, my second thought was one of the magmas, right? That seems to be what they're implying. But, like... I mean... Well, let's go see about this. I'm kind of interested. I guess I'll see you in Elden? Oh, by the way, I actually got rid of my ruby medal, because at this point, we get we get so many rupees all the time anyways. And to be completely honest, like, I don't feel like they gave us that many more rupees. Maybe some more green rupees from like cutting stuff down. But yeah, but I feel like I kind of like having extra bombs, just so we never have to worry about that. Same thing with the quiver. So we got an extra bottle now, so that's kind of cool. Not that I feel like we're gonna need one, because what would we need it for? There's other, like, I guess there's other, like, there's magic armor, and there's like another purple potion that maybe would do something, but I don't know. Doesn't really seem anything too useful or necessary. Where to even start, though? I guess I'll start at the bottom. Well, at the top of the temple, and then we can go from there. Down. Okay. Oh, there's like normal bokoblins. Oh, is this guy all the way at the bottom? Which Magma is it gonna be, I wonder? I did keep the material thing just in case we discover something else that will like use materials. Although I doubt it. What? Seeing this? Why? Why did they do it like this? So silly. Oh, okay. Alright, well, that's fine too, I suppose. Okay, when I find this guy, I'll let you know. 'Cause right now, I'm just gonna be sliding back down. It says he's down here. Oh, is it this guy? Oh, wait, is it like the older guy? So we meet again, eh? I gotta thank you for helping last time. See, I've been searching for new treasure spots, but I can't find a single bauble or bit of treasure. Maybe I'm just getting woozy from working so long in this heat. Sometimes I wish I could find a job that really played to my strengths. Yeah, something in a cool climate. Then I'd be set. I know a place. So you know a place with work I'd be good at? And it's in the sky. I love the sky. What? How? Why do you love you love looking at it? You love that it exists? What are we talking about here? Where do I sign up? I'm telling you, I'm in. Let's do this thing. This individual's capabilities match perfectly to the types. I didn't think it'd be like the leader of the Magmas. That's kind of funny. To the types of duties expected of an employee at the Lumpy Pumpkin. Do you want to call the robot and transport this individual? Yes. Yes, because I need to see this. I was hoping this is how this was gonna work. It's been a while, but I got another Arnold Palmer in Arizona, so it's a good day. All in all, it's a pretty good day. Mrs. Free, I'm here. Oh, you want me to carry this? You don't have to tell me twice. This is so funny. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long. This poor man. Master, I suggest that we also return to the sky and accompany the Magma to his destination quickly. Master, I'm afraid. I think this is what you call fear. I'm afraid that Scrapper will murder this man. whether intentionally or not. This guy's freaking bowl cut. Criminy. Hey you, long time no see. Thanks for helping me earlier. Speaking of helping, did you find that friend you were looking for? I sure did. You did? Yeah, that's great news. Huh? You haven't rescued her? Don't look so glum, pal. I'm sure you'll figure it out and save her. Never give up. Well, thanks, Knackle. I won't. So all the magmas just hanging out down here now? Hey, you. Did you make it to the ruins? I decided it wasn't worth the trouble. Boy, my partner was steamed. He kept shouting, all you had to do was dig your way in. How hard could it be? He's right, too. Digging would have made it easy. Well, you know, at least you're all together. Anywho, I'm gonna go find the nearest save point that can take me back up, and I will see you there. Well, I guess I could use the amiibo. Can I go do well, yeah, I can go do whatever I want in the sky with the amiibo. And then I just have to worry about, all I have to worry about is if I use it again, it'll take me back to Eldon when I'm in the sky. But I'm sure I can go anywhere else. Like, if I land somewhere else on the surface, it shouldn't matter, right? Yeah. Oh. What? The Elder got launched up somewhere? Where'd he go? Beyond. That's really funny. Up in the sky. The sky? Up in the big blue stuff, huh? Oh, well, he was always talking about how much he loved the sky. So this is like his defining character trait then. I bet he's up there now digging around in the clouds for treasure. They don't seem too bent out of shape about it, to be honest. Considering they could very well never see this guy ever again. The magmas don't seem too attached to one another, you know? They're very unlike, the Gorns are very much about, oh, that's new. Gorns have this, like, pride, and they feel more like a unit, like a tribe. They help each other out. They help outsiders out, you know? They talk about, they consider everybody, you know, they call everybody brother and come to their aid and stuff like that. The magmas seem very much more, like, individualistic in the way they think. Which is interesting. I think that's not a bad thing. I think that's important to set them apart and make them not just this game stand-in for what tribe is what group of people are part of the you know, like are in the fire location, right? Makes them more unique that way. This is so funny though. I completely forgot about this. The fact that Scrapper could just, I mean, is this guy not terrified of everything that's happening right now? A freaking mythical stone woman came out of my sword and said, I'm gonna call the robot. A robot comes down, picks him up without another word, and just starts carrying him up into the heavens. There's tornadoes. There's freaking ghouls around here. I guess he's not sweating, though. I like how occasionally you can see the other birds, the other loft wings flying around. It's cool. Hey, Keenan. Here's this hairy mole man for you. I bought the old magma. Well... Send my best to Fee. That was a nicer send-off than usual. Will she just sit there and do this forever? Welp, that's where my story ends. That's right, sitting here watching Kina clap for the rest of till the end of time. Good game though, good game. You found someone, didn't you? Wait a second. This isn't a person. Whoa, Kina. We're all people, okay? This is a guy. He's got his own hopes and dreams, okay? He's like a sentient being. So you're saying this mole is going to plow the patch for me? Come on, are you seriously trying to get me to work on a field all day? You said you wanted work. Doing what you know how to do, what you're good at doing. Is that why you hauled me all the way up here into the sky? Well, good luck, Mr. Mole Man. What? But what? I suppose. I guess I could at least give it a try. Well, yeah, you said you wanted to do a job. This is a job that you're uniquely qualified to do. Granted, I mean, I could go grab a tool from the shed, and then I would also be uniquely qualified to accomplish this task, but you'd probably have more precision. Okay, so what do you think? Wow, look at that. That's amazing. You're just digging right at her feet, though. Kina's still clapping. You think? I mean, well, it was nothing, really. Moving around in the dirt is child's play for us Magmas.
Yay!
I mean, it is hard to not be motivated when Kina's backing you up. You know what I just realized? Her hairstyle is, like, supposed to be, like, shaped like the sides of a pumpkin. Freaking old mole man. I'm so grateful that you brought this lovely guy to help me. So you're not, like, terrified of the fact that a giant hairy mole man, that, like, these guys exist? Is that not blowing, you know, not terrified necessarily, is that not blowing your mind, though? I know we live on floating islands and we, like, ride giant birds and stuff, but that's normal to us. You've never seen this guy before in your life. I'm gonna ask him to help with all kinds of things. Thank you very, very much. What's your thing, Kina? That was a sweet little scenario. Got a mole man out of the life of retiring from adventuring, gonna settle down on a farm somewhere. we all go to the farm one day, one way or another. Must have taken a lot of gratitude. At least this one didn't have, like, a bad alternative where somebody was really, really sad about everything. Oh. Whew, yeah, I'm gonna show you how it's done. The field's are in good hands. The claws? He can easily do the work of 100 people. So lucky to have him around. Well, make sure you pay him, though. Well, now we're back here to get this job done. Whoa. Oh, this is probably for Levias, huh? What's the matter? You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually, I've got something extremely interesting, like serious. Levias, what about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately, a huge thunderhead has been brewing there. I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it.
No.
You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there. But, that's the case. I'm gonna do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. I've never souped before. Voila, here it is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created. I thought he meant he was making this one batch of soup for 10 years. I was gonna freak out. Master, I will signal for the robot. Oh, this is another heavy load, but don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. Oh, so Scrap is going to be involved in this with us. The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud, on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, I know that one. Oh, you'll know when you see it. Good luck. Thanks. Well, this should be an interesting little, you know, you know what I do really love about this game? Some of the best moments, oddly enough, maybe this kind of goes for any Zelda game, right? But some of the best moments are the ones that take you off the beaten path, where you're just like, you get to experience little vignettes. I think the Gratitude Crystal quest is actually particularly great. I feel like some of the most interesting sort of side quests in like little side tasks in the game have come from the Gratitude Crystal quest. The whole thing with between Pipit, Colin, and Karani. Getting having a Magma come up and join the freaking Lumpy Pumpkin crew is amazing. Not something that I had remembered happening. It's freaking awesome. Having Scrapper be this like returning character who like comes with us on these little adventures is cool. I don't know, anytime, it's like, I think of it in the same way that I think about like the early episodes of Steven Universe, where they would just occasionally have you, have a whole episode dedicated to just kind of hanging out with some of the townsfolk. Now, obviously, as the story got more intense, cutting away and doing townsfolk episodes got worse, but my defense for that was always, I think I've even talked about this before, past playthrough. My defense for the show in that regard, they get these crazy curveballs, the freaking Octoroks. My defense for that is that the way they released the show feels bad because it was so broken up, whereas any filler episodes would feel less bad if you could then immediately jump to an episode that progressed the story, right? Well, it's certainly hard to miss. Oh, fighting these guys should be easier. Since the spin lasts longer, and I can kind of plow through people. Oh, the soup's gonna get all watered down, though. Is this thing in a bowl, or was this thing an actual pumpkin? I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. Something could jump out at us at any moment, hungry for soup. Or robot. Yeah, probably best you get out of here, Scrapper. I'm out of here. See you around. Scrapper's been oddly nice to us the past two interactions. You telling me Owlin didn't notice these parasites growing out of him? Oh, that's really. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. Did you think we'd be getting into a boss fight? Very unique boss fight, too. Oh. What was his hitbox? Ooh, the music. Hold on. Oh, I remember this song. Oh, I haven't heard this in so long, though. What a great freaking song, though. I do appreciate this little section, though, because, I mean, with with all the way they advertised all the flying, right? Well, that was a very forgiving hitbox. Oh, we just have to run into these. I didn't even spin on that one. I do love the look of this guy, though. Oh, yeah, we don't have to hit the back of them anymore. We can just actually... Our attack is actually more than just running into things now. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Oh, Lothman doesn't really have a name, does he? Ooh, nice. Ugh. The fact that he has holes all over his body, signifying, like... Vilocite. I understand. I like how because of the scale of what's going on right now, I have to push the camera out so far. Oh, okay, so you can't mess up. Oh, it tries to shake it up on you a little bit. Nice. Oh, is the storm subsiding? Oh. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I also cured you of a demon possession, but yeah, I got you some soup. I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I am the great spirit called Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess, Hylia, appointed me as warden of the skies. That seems like a pretty important job, and some people knew about you, so I just want to know why nobody ever talks about the fact that there's a giant flying sky whale. This is it's very Link's Awakening. He actually is very reminiscent of Link's Awakening, the skyfish. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a little connecting line right there. And what do they call you, boy? Nah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. Link is, it's become pretty iconic, yeah. You carry a curious sword, boy. And I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce. Right. As I suspected. Listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock called Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not collecting 3 things, we gotta go get 4 things. No, we are gonna collect 3 things. He's gonna give us a part right now, and then we're gonna have to go get 3 more pieces. I bet. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted 1 part to me, yep, and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of these parts of the Song of the Hero. Seek out the dragons and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me, and I will complete the song with my own voice. Oh, okay, so go get them first, and then you'll finish it. The dragons can be found at Faron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lenevu Desert. Go on, then. Find the dragons you now seek. So are you just gonna be chilling around here? Flying in the sky? What? Are you okay? You're like covered in holes now, dude. Well, I trust your judgment. That's right, folks. That's right. That's right, gang. We are on a quest once more to go visit the same 3 locations again. Now, here's the thing, though. To remember, we've only met 1 dragon. We have not even seen the other 2. We heard of the one in the desert. We heard he had his trial for us. That would be a whole thing in and of itself. But that is something we will be doing and handling next time. This is probably, especially once I edit out some of the dead air, this is probably going to be a shorter part. Let me check one thing real fast. But we did some side stuff, and we did some main story stuff. We're in that in-between, we've been in that in-between phase of the game, of a Zelda game, where you're doing some odds and ends, some like unique little tasks before they give you the next main mission. But let me check one thing and see if there's not one more thing we can do. So there actually is something we can do now, one more quest to access right now. But we have to do it back inside of the thing. So I'm gonna head right in here real fast. There's a place called Bug Rock. So now, as you can see, the Thunderhead is cleared. I mean, it still exists, but it's not a Thunderhead anymore. It's just a dome. I think you remember in our attempt to search for a one of the goddess chests, we went on. Oh, hi, Levi's. Yeah, in order to get this goddess chest, we were running around that rock. Although I think we might actually need to go to this one. There's one of these islands here. It's called Bug Rock. I know what you're thinking. Bugs. Bug Rock. Who would we possibly be looking for on Bug Rock? Well, I guess our friend Stritch, like, goes over here after everything's been cleared. I think we've been here briefly. Oh yeah, we've been here briefly. I explored this and there wasn't anything to do except, well, there were bugs to find. I think this is the place. I could totally be wrong. Oh, you just hear Levias in the background now. That was a cool little section. I do appreciate that. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, for Pete's sake, guys! I already have 99 of you. Criminy. Could stand to lose some dough, that's for sure. Link, I wasn't expecting to see you here. I flew. Oh, Stretch. It is Stretch. Okay. I flew into this thick fog and ended up on this island. Once I got here, looked around and realized this is some kind of insect paradise. So I decided to go after my dream and raise a bunch of bugs here. Now I can spend my days catching all the bugs I want. So you're gonna raise them here to catch them again? I guess they will cultivate endlessly, so. You want to try catching some bugs? I'll release a few for you, so why don't you give it a shot? I have come up with 2 levels for my bug catching competition. An easy bug beginner level and a bug wrangler level for real masters like me. Since you aren't a bug lover, I'll charge you 20 rupees for the bug beginner and 50 for the wrangler. Give me the wrangler. I'm gonna be timing you while you're in the course. If you have a decent time, I'll give you a prize. In bug wrangler, you will need to catch a total of 10 bugs that I specify among 8 different types. Got all that? Okay, get ready. Alright. That's not gonna count. Okay, that's one. Oh, that's why this place is set up like a little course. I need dung beetles. Oh. That's one dung beetle. You know, there's no spiders to catch. Oh. What do I need? I need ants? Ants. I need dragonflies. These are the dragonflies. Oh, crap. Dragonflies are harder. Come back. Come back to me. Okay. Need grasshopper and... I do have 10 minutes to do this though. I need to play Mantis? Okay, where's play Mantis? I just need praying mantis now. Where are they, though? They must be higher. I haven't been to the very top yet, I don't think. If this really is supposed to be 10 minutes, this feels like a really easy challenge. No, no, gosh, please. Oh no. That doesn't reset me, right? No. Music kind of reminds me of Pikmin music. Man, I was like making really good time. Oh, I can't access my map. Wait, you know what? I wonder if we can... It'd be really funny if we could. Oh, there it is. Oh, where was that guy when I ran up here the first time? Maybe I just missed him. Oh, that was pretty decent, I have to admit. Your times will get even better if you remember where the bugs live. Next time shoot for under 3 minutes. I was totally gonna have under 3 minutes. I spent all that time looking for a freaking mantis. Give me 80 rupees for it. Okay, I know where everybody is now, though. Let's try this one more time. What do you want me to catch now? Okay. The same thing? Seems like it's kind of the same thing. Do I get to keep the bugs that I catch here? That'd be kind of crazy, because I'm catching a lot of bugs. Ants are at the very bottom, I think, right? Oh. Oh, it's a praying mantis. Oh. Dang. Okay, no. Grasshoppers are just kind of out and about. I haven't seen a woodland beetle again, though. I hate catching dragonflies. Gosh, it hurts. It like physically hurts me. Forgot that you can't make that jump. It's so dumb you can't make that jump. What's up with your jumping capability, Link? Okay, there's my other one of those. There's a woodland beetle up here somewhere, right? Yeah. Okay, well now I just need those dragonflies. What is that? Is the only way to get down there from the inside? me in, let me in. No, I've failed this. Gosh dang it. I have to try this again. Stretch. All because of these dragonflies. They're so skittish. Can I? Oh, criminy. Okay. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, I understand. I understand now. Wait, but is that... Do they come back though? They come back though, right? Oh, criminy. Where'd the other one go? Do they not come back? Holy crud, I think... Okay, note to self, don't kill any of the bugs. They take it personally. Which I think is silly. Alright, I'm gonna cancel this out and then I'll see you in a moment. But there is one up here. I only need one. Okay. Alright, that's good stuff. There's like a ton of them up here. It's so silly. Do they just alternate being up here? Huh. Odd. What? Where'd the praying mantis go? Where the heck did the praying mantis go? They're just gone now? I haven't seen a single praying mantis. It wasn't at the top anymore. They replaced it with an ant. So that they can just change? Stretch, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, last time I just could not see... I couldn't, I didn't see a mantis anywhere. Just like freaking anywhere. It was crazy. So this time I hope that changes. Oh. Okay, so sometimes pots have bugs in them. Duly noted. Like that. Okay, so are mantises only in pots? Okay. What? How did that not? It ran through his body. Okay, that's fine. I know where the cicadas are. And I know where woodland rhino is. There we go. In half your time, you dirtbag. Oh, time's up. This is amazing. I don't have any choice. I'm forced to admit that you're one of the all-time greats of bug catching. I bow down to your bug-wrangling skills. Yeah, you know I got 99 dead wasps sitting in my satchel right now. Not to brag. Let me give you your prize. You get a set of insects. 5 rare ones at that. 5 cicadas. Jeez. Take good care of them for me. So that's what you get for... along with, I'm assuming, whatever else you caught, right? Do I have 1 million of every kind of bug now? I don't. I do have a lot, though. Clearly spiked my numbers a bit. I'm not sure if you get to keep the bugs you catch here, but... Well, you could probably wander around right now. Okay, well now that we checked that out, there is one more quest we're going to be doing before we call it quits. And it's actually a quest from Beetle. I don't remember, Beetle had a, oh, hold on. Hold the phone. I know what this means. Ew, butterflies here. Yeah, I don't remember. Beetle at night, if you sleep in Beetle's ship and catch him at night, you can actually see he has a very rare bug on him. So we're about to have a quest that involves that. You may get rare and difficult to catch bugs if you finish the Bug Wrangler challenge in Bug Haven within 2 minutes. Rare within 2 minutes. Oh, I did that. Yeah, and I got the rare bug. Okay. Making sure. Yeah, doing this will net us another set of gratitude crystals and a herpes. So that'll be pretty cool. So I'm gonna see you all the way back at Skylock. Unlike Wind Waker, they didn't even put it in a little bit of a fast travel here, which is, I mean, the sky is not that big. The sky's not that big in reality. Okay, here we go. Beetle. Beetle, it's me, your favorite customer. Whoa. Okay. Beetle, how's it going? Oh, valued customer, you're back. What? I don't seem like my usual self today? I can't hide anything from you, can I? Well, I can't talk about it right now because I'm busy pedaling. Why don't you lie down on the bed over there taking a rest? We can talk tonight. Alright, but just, you know, just so we're straight with each other, you're the one asking me to add this weight to your ride here, okay? So I'm just saying. Oh no. Oh, did he lose his beetle? Ah, you mounted my bed and rode the sleep sheep through the fields of night once more. You out like a log. I dare say you weigh as much as a log as well, and rather a large one at that. Pedaling around with you on board has quite enervated me. It's quite alright though, old bug. I'm actually rather used to it. You're getting me into cracking shape. But I would be remiss if I didn't let you know of the weight on my heart. My precious horned colossus beetle has gone missing, along with his cage. It's a tragedy that shatters a man to the core. It was such a rare insect and so very friendly to boot. I'll find it. Oh! Truly? I must thank you. I shan't forget this. My precious horned colossus beetle. Please go and find him with all haste. He abides out there somewhere, all alone in the wild. I beg of you. Yeah, man, I'll figure it out. Alone in the wild. Horned colossus beetle. I don't want to assume Stritch had anything to do with it, but Stritch might know... He might know how to find it.
Oh!
No, I've not found it yet. We're not going to be able to douse it because we don't have anything to, for Fee to analyze in order to douse it. So I'm going to head back over to Stritch, and then I'll, see if he can help us with this at all. Hello, Stritch. Well, if it's... Well, it's Link. How's life? Oh, you think I look happy? Well, I guess I can't help it. I mean, I did discover an insanely rare insect after all. Tell me about that. You want to know more, huh? Well, let's just say I managed to land a legendary horned colossus beetle. It's pretty much a miracle that I found it. I can't stop laughing or smiling. I'm so happy. My face hurts. So Stitch probably just found it out in the wild after it got lost, huh? What? You're saying this is Beetle's pet bug? The same beetle who flies around the shack selling this junk? Okay, first off, it's not junk. Okay, he's given me some of the most useful things in the game, to be fair. First off. Secondly, come on, Stretch. Poor beetle. Do you have any idea how much this bug is worth? With this bad boy in my collection, my credibility in the bug catching community will skyrocket. I'll be a bug catching celebrity. Stretch, there are like 10 people who live in the sky. What community are we speaking of here exactly? I suppose it would be kind of mean to keep somebody's favorite pet bug. But at the same time, I don't feel so bad that I'm going to give it right back. How about this? If you can pull off a time in my game that makes me admit that you're the master of bug catching, I'll give this little guy back. Stretch, I already did that. So what's it going to be? Are you up for the challenge? You're on. And because this is still a business, I'll be taking 10 rupees from you. Are you going to have me do the... Oh wait, is he going to have me do the beginner course? Okay. Well then, go get 10 insects of my choosing. Alright. Oh, am I gonna have to do the hard one again? I'm doing the hard one. Okay. Oh, crud. I'm gonna kill you freaking bugs, Stretch. I'm wasting a lot of time, Stretch. Okay, but I've already done this before. I've gotten training. I'm unstoppable now. I almost freaking killed that guy. I would have been really, really bummed out about that. Every time. Oh wait, this is the last one. Okay, I've got plenty of time. Nice. Okay. Easy. Freaking easy. I even shaved time off my last time. Okay, you're done. Who would have thought it would be so easy for you to break the record? Okay. As I promised, here's the Horned Colossus Beetle. I have to admit, you're a pretty tough competitor. I guess I won't be able to bug you anymore. You know what? It's good that we got Beetle's pet back, but on top of that, more so than that, we earned respect from a guy who catches and kills a lot of bugs and pins them to boards. And that's really what it's all about. Okay, now, to be fair, I literally just bought a friend of mine some, like, framed, like, giant butterflies. So, I'm not making fun of people who catch bugs or, like, have bugs, like, framed bugs or anything like that. But also, the butterflies that I got, well, apparently they have a little card on them, or a card next to where the antique store that they're being sold at, that talks about how they're from a farm where they actually like raise and cultivate like large quantities of these butterflies, and that's where they come from. They live out, according to the people who sell these, they live out their lives on this farm. Well, they actually live a life on the farm before being, you know, framed and stuff like that for people who appreciate such things. what I can't I can't speak to the validity of that, you know. All I know is that they are in a random antique store in this small little town, so you can only kind of take people's word for things. It's a nice thought, at least, and if it is true, then that's actually nice, you know. Nicer than if you just went out of your way and tried to hunt down a bunch of bugs to frame and stuff like that. It feels more of a like a appreciation for their existence than a simply for the, oh, look how pretty this thing is, right? If it's all true. Can't speak to the validity of it. All I know is that the 2 butterflies I have, or the 3 butterflies that I got right here, they've been gone for they've been long gone, right? So it's what can you do about it at that point? Make sure to tell Beetle that. Bug lover to bug lover. I feel sort of bad for causing him so much stress. I will, Stretch. Alright, back to Beetle it is. You know what? I'm glad that this one, I thought this one was going to be a choice of like, oh, if we find the bug, we can give it back to Beetle, or we can like give it to Stretch. Or I thought it was going to be a choice of like, we can do something for Stretch, like either pay him a bunch of money, or do his challenge in order to get the bug back, or we can just let Stretch have it, and then he gives us, we get gratitude crystals from him getting to have a fancy bug in his collection. I'm glad that this is just a 2 guys who really like bugs, just coming to an understanding with each other. And me, a guy who's carrying around dozens and dozens of dead bugs, still not understanding why. Why they like these things so much. You know what I just read? That heart piece that Beetle was selling would have gone from 1,600 to 800 if we had done this side quest first. I spent so much money on that, because I could, but then again, I'm almost at 1,600 again, right? So does it really matter? I guess not, but what the heck, man? Tea and lemonade. Get good. Oh! You found something? If I try to talk about it now, I might crash. Why don't we talk about it this evening? Beetle, you should just set up shop here, man. Become part of the people, you know? This seems bad, especially since you gotta pedal at the end of your day after pedaling all day long. You gotta pedal all the way home. That's not good, my dude. Yes, can I help you? Ah, pray you have something to show me. The best voice line ever. Never change, Beetle. You really did find my precious horned colossus, Beetle? You found him, my dear bug. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Next time you enter my shop, I demand you take a look at one of my items for half off the listed price. It's just my way of saying thank you. Beetle, I already bought that. Could you give me the money back? No. That's fine. You gotta support your local business.
Thank you!
Thank you. I owe you a lifetime of gratitude for this. Well, I'm glad he's got his little Beetle back. May they have many more adventures together. But, as for us adventuring for now, I'll call it quits for now. If you liked what you saw here, you can always subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified of more things in the future. Choose any single item here and I will sell it for half price. There is no, I've done a lot more business than usual, so I'm having trouble keeping the store stocked. There's nothing to buy, Beetle. There's nothing to buy. You've stolen from me. You can leave a comment hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. And yeah, that's about it. Next time, we're gonna start this new leg of our adventure, looking for the pieces of the song of the hero. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to be kind. Don't be afraid to change your mind. See ya. You know, the fact that Zelda is Hylia, and that Zelda's theme is the Ballad of the Goddess, referring to the goddess Hylia. It's the Ballad of the Goddess backwards. That's crazy. What a crazy thing they set up right there. Jeez. That's some sad stuff.